Morning, Dr. Zheng.
So today we like to talk about dementia and memory. And how old are you?
I'm 83.
83. And I noticed that you still have very sharp memory. Like if I talk to you and then you would remember things. But many 83 years old, if they don't take care of themselves and their short memory is gone, like they will repeat themselves. And my mother died at the age of 84, but she developed dementia at the age of I think 70-ish after a big surgery. Um, I was thinking back, she eats very healthy, but she had a big surgery on one kidney, which compromised her body function, um, and then she had blood pressure medication which dropped her blood pressure very low. That cut off the circulation to her brain. And the most important thing, she didn't sleep well. She has this bladder issue. She never talked to me. She get up every 1-2 hours to go to bathroom. So that will interrupt her deep sleep. But I think, I mean, from our conversation, you usually sleep pretty well, right?
Yeah, I will sleep through the night, excuse me, hours. And I may wake up once to go to the bathroom, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and that's fine. But I do notice often I'll have a hard time going to sleep. I don't lay down, and as soon as my head hits the pillow, I'm seeing Z's. It may take me a half hour, sometimes even more, because there are things rolling around in my brain, either from what has happened during the day or what I'm already planning to do the next day. But other than that, I sleep well.
I have a suggestion for just shorten the sleep time, falling asleep the time. So if say I know you watch TV, right? So you watch TV at night. If it's an interesting movie, even if it's sad or if it's a violent, it's all stimulate the brain, and that will stimulate the brain. Even you're physically tired, your brain's still thinking. So I suggest you can watch TV a little bit early after dinner, but then you should that's just my suggestion. Do all the boring stuff after your TV, like clean the kitchen and prepare the lunch for next day, file the cabinet. Those things the brain think is bored. So when you do that for half an hour or an hour, your brain just get bored. So it stops thinking, and physically you are tired. So you can fall asleep easily. The most important thing is you can stay asleep for longer time for deep sleep, and that's very critical because in deep sleep we produce growth hormone, and that growth hormone can regenerate our brain, our heart, our blood vessel. So that's why when you joined the army, you went through all the hardship, you went through the construction work, and you have so many surgeries, but you still um, have relatively healthy body because you sleep well. But with the age, then the brain just has hard time to shut down. So that's my suggestion. And the other one is don't eat before you go to bed. The dinner should be at least 3 hours or at least 2 hours before when you go to bed. If you eat something just before you go to bed, then after half an hour, if it's fruit or processed food, the blood sugar shoots up, and that will stimulate the nerves. And also, if you eat some processed food and after half an hour, a blood sugar dropped, and that also stimulate the stress hormone. And that stress hormone or surge of the blood sugar, it's all interrupt your deep sleep.
Yeah, I think one of the habits I have might be hard for me to break because for a number of years, I plan my next day while I'm going to sleep. So it's like my brain is saying, you're going to get up at 7:30, maybe you have a doctor's appointment, you want to go to the bank. Maybe if I took a notepad and wrote down before I went to bed what I have to do the next day, I could prevent my brain from
Yeah, you
doing
can share
that.
that way.
Well, yeah.
Because when I write something I did in the past, then my brain get drowsy. So you do something which not stimulate your brain. Talking is the one way stimulate the brain too much. So we keep the deep sleep, and then we can have higher brain-derived. It's called BDNF. That's another kind of growth factor to stimulate the regeneration of the brain, so we can keep our sharp memory.